I am actually live on YouTube. I don't normally do that. I always tape and plan and anyway. But I wanted to come back on and show you what I actually have done out here this afternoon. I know I told you I was going to paint out here live and do my little sketch. So let me turn this camera around. This is what I have done. I didn't really have a video set up out here, or I would have maybe shown you as I was going. In fact, I've got some marks here I don't really want, so let me touch those up. I didn't realize when I came out here that I had inadvertently picked up, the sketchbook that I picked up was my hot press etcher sketchbook. And so anyway, I hadn't planned on that, but that's fine. It's working great. The thing about the hot press is, sorry, I'm going off camera. This might not have been the best idea without having my tripod set up. The thing about the hot press is you get more, I'm going to stop while I'm trying to talk at the same time. You get more hard edges, and I usually like soft edges, but you know, this is okay. I like the way this is coming out, and so I'm going to go for it and leave it as is. I need to get my tripod out here, set this up properly. I'm going to dot some of that up. It's a little bit too wet, but I'm just going to let it dry and see what it does. So I know it's not an exact representation of the tree in my yard, but I like it. I'm happy with it. And I like the way it went. It was fun out here. It's still a nice breeze. It is warm, but it's not too bad on the porch. And so this is my tree. Now I know it's not exact, but I used my A Gallo green palette. I love A Gallo paints. If you have a chance to try them, she sells them once a month, usually the last Sunday of the month. I haven't bought any recently because I have so many. But this is the A Gallo green palette. And look at all the different shades that she has for you. Or I say she because it's a woman that started the company. This is a great palette with a great variety of colors. And I love A Gallo paints. They're handmade from Assisi, Italy, and made with honey. And then they also have a hint of rosemary in the paint. So here's back to my sketch in my sketchbook. And like I said, I didn't realize until I came out here that that I had picked up my hot press sketchbook, but that's fine. This is actually the sketchbook that I've been doing my bug series in for the summertime. I'm moving my palette over here. I use a magnetic clip to hold the palette onto my sketchbook while I'm painting. Hello, hi everybody that I'm seeing. I just saw some chats pop up. I'm going to show you my little bug sketchbook that I've been working on. This is one that I did. This is my summer. Last summer I did birds. This summer I'm doing bugs and butterflies. There's another one. This one was actually kind of a disaster. But I just went ahead and went for it. Totally overworked, but it was kind of fun. Here's another one. These are all butterflies and moths is what they are. Thank you, Just Me, for lovely sketchbook. Thank you so much. It's from Etcher, my favorite sketchbook, actually. This is another one. And here's the one that I started off with. This is actually a picture that my son took a couple years ago of a bee in the middle of a flower. And it just captivated me. So that was what I tried. So this is my little butterfly and bug sketchbook. And like I say, when I came out to on the porch to paint, I didn't realize, I just picked up a sketchbook from my tote, and I didn't realize until I got out here that it was my bug sketchbook. And just tree briefly with pencil, and then came in with my light colors first. Maybe tomorrow I will actually come out here and maybe in the morning when it's not quite so hot. It's actually 90 degrees Fahrenheit here in Atlanta. But on my porch, I got a lot of shade, as you can see, out in my yard. It's a very shady yard. We have a huge magnolia, got a lot of dogwoods, and so we have a nice yard. I love living here in Georgia, and we have a beautiful yard, and the porch is actually nice and cool. So I'm gonna let this dry, and we'll see. Once it's dry, I might go back in and do some touches up. The cold press paper is not textured, you know, it's smooth. Hot press. Sorry, I'm live, so I can't edit. Thank you. I'm not really talented. It takes a lot of work, but I appreciate that comment. I try my best, and I try to paint every day. Recently, I got busy with doing a lot of inks and fountain pens, and that's another whole place to go. But anyway, I started with my light colors first, like I say, with my egg aloe, and then I came back over with some of the darker colors to fill in some of the shadows. So there's some of my bugs. So thank you for watching, and I think maybe tomorrow, my practice hasn't been wasted, thank you. You know, it's a process, and I've been painting in watercolor for 5 years. And when I first started, I didn't know anything about watercolor. I painted in acrylics in the past, but watercolor I did not understand, and it's a totally different animal. So that's one reason I started this channel, was to share videos as I make my adventures for other people who may, you know, be in the same position and learning as well. So thank you for your compliments. And oh, you use acrylic. Okay. I did acrylic a lot. I loved acrylic. I did it for years and years. But watercolor was always kind of nagging at me to try, so I did. Like I said, this is hot press paper, so the results are going to be a little different than cold press. Oh, and this one actually is in fountain pen ink. Like I say, I've gone down the fountain pen ink rabbit hole, if some of you have watched me. This one I did with a fountain pen with this purple ink, and then I went over it slightly with a very, very, very lightly damp brush, and just blended the colors, because the inks are water soluble, but I don't want to mess them up, so I had a very, very lightly damp brush. It was wet but not soaking wet. So this was actually an ink, and this one was a combination of ink and watercolor, and just me making a mess. So I just went for it. But anyway, it's fun. I enjoy it, and I encourage any of you that are interested in watercolor, go for it. I'll add some more, and maybe I'll do another live tomorrow and actually set up my tripod out here so we can go live. Thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.